got me mounted. One thing you guys got to keep in mind is this, okay? You got to keep your elbows in when you are mounted. If your elbows are out, his knees are going to slide up into your armpits, and he's going to get a high mount, and it's not going to be very good because that's where your arms get peeled away from your body. One of the things that I saw that I really liked is framing that hip right there, okay? Keeping your elbow in, all right? I'm going to take my left elbow, and I'm going to get on the inside of his knee as I'm just going to frame it right here, and I'm going to begin to stabilize his basically base right here, okay? And from here, what I could potentially do is I can go in and begin to recover an open guard, but it begins to create space for the top person where they have to move, okay? One more time. So you're here, your hands are down, like your chest is down. Look, I'm here, okay? And what I'm gonna do is basically, I can, if he's postured up, then you'd be able to recover more of kind of an open up butterfly guard. But if his arms are down like this and his chest is low, what I'm gonna do is my right hand, if you notice, is framing his hip, whether I'm doing this, but I like to kind of be here. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna frame his hip and push his knee in that half guard. And I still have that underhook as I begin to turn to my side here, and I have an underhook, and I'm recovering a half guard, and half guard is way better than being mounted, okay? So you're gonna go from being mounted into half guard because I'm trapping his legs, okay? From here, you have that left underhook, and as we know, from here, we can begin to exit out the back or potentially begin to go this way. But the point is that it's a very good way to go to half guard, okay? You sit, watch, Professor Phil, come on over, sir. So from here, look, my right hand is at his hip, and I'm tucking my chin so he doesn't get me here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start turning on my right side, my left side, as my left elbow stays close, and I'm gonna push his right leg. Rotate a little bit this way here. And I'm gonna begin to push his leg in that half guard. But you see how I'm on my left hip, okay? I'm not flat, I'm on my left hip. And from here, my right hand is framing his hip, my left elbow is in, and I begin to basically go here, and I get a half guard here. And from here, obviously, you're down low, you have the underhook, push that knee out, and then you're able to get yourself out to the top, okay? But the most important thing is for you guys to understand that you get mounted, you're on your side. Because from here, it shouldn't be comfortable for him to be on top, mounted, okay? And I'm framing here. You can even frame like this, okay? Okay. The whole idea, face your head that way. The whole idea is to push his leg into your half guard. And if you notice your toes, how do you know that you're on your hip enough? Your left foot should be able to travel along the mat, right here. See how my left toes are basically parallel with the floor? If you're like this, I can't open my hip up and my foot will go here and his leg gets underneath. I want to be here on my side. And my right hand is across his hip here so that I can begin to even crunch, and everything is wide here. Crunch, push that in here. We go, and I even get an underhook here. Depending on what he does here, if he begins to push back into me here, I can take him potentially this way here, but the point is that he's not mounting me, and I'm already improving my position. His position is worsening, and he's got to adjust too, because I have the underhook. Remember, underhooks are king, okay? So one more time, you're on this side. So let's say inevitably he begins to mount. Look. Okay? See how this also denies them to mount? And this also works off of the Master Carlos holster grip when I face away. Okay? So it's just on framing on his hip. Alright? So one more time here. He's gonna mount. Alright, so what you're gonna do is this. He postures up. Okay? My right hand is on his hip, elbow in. My left elbow is on the inside of the knee here. Everything's wide. He drops his posture here. And what I'm gonna do is my knee opens up as I begin to go here. Whether you go inside out, outside outside in, it doesn't matter. Most important of all, you got the underhook here, and you're gonna be able to go and begin to create an exit for yourself using the underhooks, okay? Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. Grab somebody similar sizes.